Being a black man in America is exhausting. Being a black woman in America is exhausting. If you're a parent right now, you're exhausted. Even if you're single, you're exhausted. See, the thing is, whether you're rich or poor, whether you have family or not, whether you have a job or not, the consistent thing that's run through everybody, they're exhausted. And so with financial pressure, it puts much more strain and impact on not only you making a bad decision, but you being or feeling like you're pushed into certain decisions. No options makes you even more tired. It clouds your vision so you can't even see what's the good option for you. And because you're so exhausted, you can't even think about what's going to be next. So, what did saving do? It gives you a place to rest because saving is not going to save you from depression. It's not going to save you from all the other extremities that's happening. But what it can do is it can give you the space to where you can make a calm decision. Even if you're exhausted, you can have the time to step back and say, wait a minute, let's think this through. Do I really need to buy a car right now? Okay, I do need to buy a car, but do I need to buy this one? Should I really be spending this much money? Wait a second, how much am I spending when I'm going to the grocery store? Is there any way that I can make just some consistent down home meals that I know will get us through just this rough patch, but doesn't cost that much? Is there any place that I can look at and say, hey, I don't need or utilize this particular expense in the month anymore? And when you can't do that, or on the other side of things, what job opportunity is there for me right now? Because when you're exhausted, it's hard to search for a job. It's even harder to interview. Amongst the difficulty in interviewing, even when you're not exhausted, these are the things that everyday people are struggling with right now. Except we're seeing it in 100 times worse, meaning you got laid off 2 months ago and now you're facing homelessness for you and your family. It's cold outside, holidays, no one to turn to because the people you turn to got laid off too. These are things that are very, very real right now. It's no back against the wall because the wall that you would stand up against, that may be taken from you. And this is not to persecute you for decisions you make, it's to let you know that when I'm speaking, it's because I've been in most of your situations. Did I have some help? A little ways, but not really. And when I realized, and you have to understand, there's very little help that will actually be able to come to you. No one's going to pay your mortgage. No one's going to help bail you out. So you're required to do something to take care of yourself. This is what you have to understand right now. It's tough being a black person, black man in America. It's tough to be a black woman in America. It's tough for a lot of people. Now, I can go down the path of, yeah, it's hard being a black person in America. That's not what this is about because everyone's facing other societal issues that press down even further. Lack of education, lack of opportunities, shorter opportunities, not getting paid with all those things play even more factor. But just the hardcore thing of everyone lost 20% of their income in the last 2 years. Spending power. Whatever you could buy for $100 1 year or 2 years ago, that only gets you about $80 worth of stuff. $77 worth of stuff. Economy is doing well. Economy can do well, and the American people can be hurting. That is true. So, understanding that this is how things normally go, are you ready to do something different? Because right now, we can all make videos, we can all comment, we can do a lot of different things. But at the end of the day, you need your mortgage paid, you need food on the table, you need a new job, you need help getting your car fixed. Who can you call for that? And see, for me, I realize I have to be the call for that. So, I'm not saying you'll never have a good life. I'm saying you can have a better life. You may not be trying to be a millionaire. You don't have to be a millionaire. I'm just saying you deserve to be comfortable where you are. No matter the color of your skin, and if you're in America, you deserve that much. Let's do that. And then once you get to that space, think about what you want next.